And hello. Let's see what's up. Happy and beautiful and blessed you this day. I have absolutely no idea what the fuck is going on, to the point where it's straight up comedy. All I can do is like laugh. I'm not mad. It's just like I can't really put up a fight anymore. Seven of Cups. I'm looking at the Seven of Cups, and you know, Seven of Cups naturally having choices. It's the same things that I say, you know, like having choices, options, confused. It's a very elusive kind of energy, can focus on confusion, things of this nature. Kind of, it feels kind of like a little bit of well, no, well, yeah, I was gonna say it feels like a little bit like escapist and whatnot, but that can like also be the Six of Cups. But the thing is with the Seven of Cups as well too, right? They're adding on to the adding on to the, sorry, I got a little distracted. So with the Seven of Cups, naturally, of course, because it focuses on having choices and everything, or things being presented, that can sometimes, I guess, feel a little bit overwhelming, overbearing, or something of this nature. Because it can bring about this sense of uncertainty of, yeah, of just feeling not sure, of not wanting to make a wrong choice or move or something of this nature. So what does one do? Avoid making a choice, or just, you know, avoid something and whatnot here. I don't know where I was going with that. I guess I was just describing that card. We have the Four of Wands. Where was I going with that? I actually don't really... Four of Wands, that's a very romantic kind of energy. It focuses on home life. It's a celebratory, it's gathering. You know, the Four Wands look like 1111. People like to say it's like 1111. A sense of fulfillment. You know, fours in general focus on stability and security, a foundation. And then we have the Fool here in reverse. So there's this idea of where you're wanting to go, but there's a, I guess, the hold up or the sense of hesitation, I'll say, is perhaps that. With the Fool card here in the Seven of Cups, there's a sense of uncertainty of how to get there, if that like makes sense. Why is the Fool in reverse? What's the hesitation? Something about a journey though, for sure, because we have the Two of Wands, which is about planning, preparation, embarking on something. It's very creative, it's very bold kind of energy. Three of Pentacles there at the back. What's the Fool in reverse about? So I split up the Strength, but also the Page of Swords in reverse. I like that we also have the Hermit in reverse and then the Nine of Swords in reverse at the behind the Strength card. I think what it is, it's really going to require a lot of confidence and trust within yourself to do. Taming with the Nine of Swords there, the Hermit and the Page of Swords, you're taming the intrusive thoughts or the what ifs, the negative, like just, it's something, whatever whatever it is, it really requires a lot of self-trust and commitment and dedication to it 100%, and along that route requires, you know, taming something, especially mentally, with the Page of Swords, as I said, and the Nine of Swords. What's the Seven of Cups about? The Two of Wands fell out again. So there's the Lovers here, the Five of Swords there at the back, and the Empress. I'll take this. Never, I will say this, like, I was gonna just be like, there's never a wrong, or there's never a good or bad choice, like, as a natural, like, it's never a good idea to kind of embark on anything, you know, like, I don't know, just because it's like, don't be coming from a place of indecision and whatnot, right? Because then that just creates stagnancy and whatnot here, because regardless of whatever one chooses to do, you'll always learn something and gain from something. You might lose something, but you'll also gain something. There's balance within everything, you know, if you like allow that to happen and whatnot here. But the Empress here is a very intuitive and, you know, very, very intuitive kind of energy. The Empress is the energy they're led by their inner, I don't know, led by what feels true to them. And if something is presenting itself to you, right, but it brings up perhaps feeling of uncertainty or confusion versus something that's presenting itself to you, and it makes so much sense, right? It makes so much sense, but so you can really want something, or something can just like make sense, but I think that what it is that causes hesitation is just like, it's the like how to get there, or it's the chunk, the middle part, that's very confusing or whatever. Don't allow that uncertainty to stop you. You have to be bold. You have to, the Two of Wands, you have to be brave and just to push forward, even if you're not sure how it's going to look. What was the other example that I said? Okay, I guess what it is sometimes in general, the easiest route or the easiest solution, or sometimes things that make most sense, just because it's easiest doesn't mean it's the best thing. I think that sometimes we're taught too much to rely. This sounds like that, but take it with a grain of salt. I'm just saying that I think we're sometimes taught too much to rely on logic. Not saying there's anything wrong with being logical. But sometimes you have to go against all logic and do what feels best for you. You have to be stubborn in that sense, and you have to be bold. You know? Last card. I just saw 808. Four of Cups. Never think that whenever you're presented with something, right, it's, let's say something you really do want, or let's say you have a certain order and way things need to happen or flow, don't do that. It's when something presents itself to you, you wouldn't be presented with a situation, you wouldn't be presented with a situation, experience, a person, whatever it may be, if it's something that you weren't meant to experience now, if it's something that you couldn't handle. Don't turn away from blessings because perhaps you're not because things aren't like falling in line the way you wanted it to, thought it would, or something of this nature. What's the Four of Cups? I know I said last card, girl, but you know. What's the Four of Cups? What's the Ace of Wands? Something that's very exciting. Something that perhaps brings adventure. You know? The Ten of Wands here at the back in reverse. And I feel like whatever it is can really help unload a lot. can really help unload a lot of stress and perhaps bring in some balance too. The Four of Swords here in reverse. Don't get too comfortable in your like shell that you've created. When something exciting presents itself to you and it's something that you really want to explore, experience, and enjoy, have fun. Don't deprive yourself, okay? Life is meant to be lived, to be enjoyed, to be experienced. King of Wands, the Devil in reverse, the Two of Pentacles, and the Magician. A lot of infinity signs. The Two of Pentacles has it, this has it, the Magician I believe has it. I lost it. Le Magician. I don't even know how you fucking say it in French. I don't know. I'm sorry. Just have fun. Things don't always need to make sense, I guess. Not I guess. It's a fact. Like, things really sometimes just don't always need to make sense. If you know what I mean.